Welcome back to Maryland Military Surplus. Today is the first episode of our MRE Series, where we are going to be opening and eating various MREs from around the world. I know that there's a lot of folks already out there doing this, so I'm going to try to bring you some that maybe haven't been seen before. And we're starting out with just that. This is a new gen Lithuanian 8-hour MRE. This is the previous generation. These have been on the market for quite some time. Everyone's kind of familiar with them. These are the new generation. This one has a production date of 2023, and it's good, listed as good till 2025. So this is the newest, most recently available MRE, and we're going to crack it open, make what's inside, and see how it tastes. All right, let's start by taking a look at the packaging. Let's get this old MRE out of the way. So it comes in a rather large bag with both English ingredients listed as well as listed in Lithuanian. So dual purpose. I know this bag seems a bit excessive, but if we look at the menu here, which is general purpose ration number 23, contents are Hunter's chicken, tropical fruit and nut mix, fruit flapjacks, isotonic drink powder, cherry, spork, salt, coffee, dental gum, wet wipe, sugar, garbage bag. So this is considered a garbage bag, so hence why it's so large. Even though it is quite large, you can fold it up, howbeit the air in there is definitely an interesting choice. Not one maybe I would have made, but let's crack it open and see what's inside. Obviously, I just already listed everything, but unless there's some sort of surprise. So we've got our accessory pack with coffee, what looks like a rather large antibacterial wipe, a massive spoon, a fruit flapjack, 100 grain oat and fruit based snack bar, our tropical fruit and nut mix, 50 grams, sorry. We've got our main, a 300 gram main of Hunter's chicken. So chicken, potatoes, bacon, and cheese in a barbecue sauce. That actually sounds really good. And we've got some cherry flavored isotonic drink powder. So this is the entirety of the MRE. Now you'll notice that unlike the previous generation, there is no flameless ration heater or any way to cook this meal. I'm going to assume that they've moved that, to the maybe the group level. Maybe there'll be some distributed with them in the field. I'm not sure how Lithuanian doctrine goes, but as of right here, it does not look like we have any way to heat this up. I'm going to do my best to heat it up off camera, so it, hopefully tastes delectable, but we'll cut back to that in just a second. All right, now it's time to eat this thing. I know me from 2 minutes ago said that he was going to heat this up and see how it tastes, but I have decided that if you're not going to provide me with a flameless ration heater in the bag, I'm going to eat it as it is. So, first things first, I'm going to have something to drink. We're going to start with the cherry flavored isotonic drink mix. Now, I'm sure this is going to taste just like I expect it to. I'm limited on sugar, but we'll see. That's a whole lot. It's got an interesting smell. It's almost like, it has almost like a fermented cherry kind of smell. Like almost what you'd expect out of like a cherry, like a beer that has cherry flavoring in it. It's definitely, not your standard, I think what we're used to, the artificial cherry flavor in the US. It is good. It definitely has that, like, that almost tastes like cherry beer, you know, with it without the alcohol content, almost like a non-alcoholic cherry beer. It's an interesting flavor. I've not tasted anything like that before. Next, I'm gonna try the fruit flapjack bar. This smells like a traditional cereal bar, and it has already started sort of crumbling in the package. So here we are. I do see some rather large chunks of fruit in there. Let's see what kind of fruit it has listed on the, let's see, raisins. So this has some raisins in it. Let's give this a shot. It's good. It's a bit crumbly, so it's not really held together well. Sort of it's just disintegrating as I hold it, but it's definitely very good. You know, it's a nice break from the sort of traditional dried out, like the traditional like Nature Valley, like oats bars that you would come to expect maybe like in an MRE. But no, it's nice. It's nice and moist. Boom. Now, in the interest of my time and yours, I'm not going to eat the entire thing on camera. I know everybody's time is valuable. So, next we're going to try the tropical fruit and nut mix. It looks like we have peanuts, raisins, banana chips, some pineapple, coconut chips. So if you can see in there, actually this looks pretty good. I'll just grab a handful. It's all very good. The coconut chips is a weird choice. They have a weird sort of texture. I'm not really a big coconut guy to begin with, but this is very it's very odd flavoring. I hate to say that it almost has like a papery kind of taste to it. You know, they're very thin, and yeah, that's not. Other than that, all the rest of the pieces, the banana, that's very good. They got a nice little bit of sugar on the bananas, and that's held up very well through the drying process. Same with the raisins. Those are good. Those are very good. What is interesting is I've noticed, so this is packed in the UK, so there's definitely some international, same thing here, packed in the UK for Vestley Foods, so it looks like this is being made externally. Looks like there's some additional stuff from Norway, Denmark. It's definitely interesting that there's, you know, sort of an international assemblage here. But what I've also noticed is that this is the first MRE I've seen that has a lot of listings of allergies on them. So packed in factory, they handle sesame seeds, wheat, gluten, soy, etc., milk, mustard. So they definitely, that's an interesting change that they sort of started putting the allergy information on them. Ooh. Yeah, it's almost like wine in a weird way. I really like that. Kind of want to see if I can find some more of that. Oddly enough, not from an MRE. If I can find who makes that and maybe get some more. That actually tastes really good. So now we're gonna have the Hunter's chicken. Like I mentioned, this has chicken, potatoes, bacon, cheese, and a barbecue sauce. It's a 300-gram portion. It's got 489 calories, 20 grams of fat, 28 grams of protein, so a lot of protein. But like I said, if they're not going to provide me with the flameless ration heater in the bag, and that's how they might expect you to eat it in the field, then that's how I'm going to eat it here. It definitely smells really good. If you can see inside the package, it definitely looks really good. I'm seeing some really big chunks of chicken. I'm going to use the biggest spork I've ever seen to grab a nice bit of this. I can see chicken, peas. I can see, I think, the little bits of bacon and the potatoes in there. It smells really good, so let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's good. It's in like a sweet like a sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. Wow, I'm genuinely impressed by that. Even cold, it doesn't bother me for a second. This is actually delicious. Wow. Yeah, the huge chunks of potato and vegetables, and just about everything here. Beans, peas. This is very delicious. Definitely, I'm definitely gonna want to get some more of these. Oh, that's really good. So this does say on it, in English, for best results, heat in 10 minutes in boiling water. So, you know, they do have instructions on it if you want to cook it. So, there's that. I'm now going to open the antibacterial wipe because I've got quite a bit of this up in my mustache. So, this is a nice big wipe. It's delicious. There's a few more pieces in here. There's some instant coffee. I'm not really a big coffee guy. We all have a general idea, I think, at this point, if you're watching this, probably what freeze-dried coffee tastes like. It's very basic. 2 things of sugar, and then a nice extra mint. I'm not going to spend time on this video, my time and yours, eating a mint in front of you, but just to sort of give a final disposition on this MRE, this is delicious. You know, aside from the crumbly cereal bar, I mean, and the little bit of the coconut and the tropical nut mix, I mean, the main is absolutely delicious. Like I said, I'm almost in the same way that I enjoyed the cherry beverage. God, that's good. I almost want to see if there's a way that I can get these sort of packets individually outside the bounds of this MRE. On the quick subject of where I got this MRE, I would like to thank Covey Surplus for bringing these into the country. I know that I'm sure many of you may or may not be aware, but getting MREs into the U.S. intact is a very complex thing. I've had a lot of stuff intercepted by customs. He was lucky enough to bring quite a few in and make them available, so I'd like to thank him for putting them on the market. I think he still has some if you're interested. I would definitely get them before maybe I buy them all up because these are delicious. So that's about it. I thank you all for coming. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to doing more of these. I have quite a backlog of interesting MREs that I plan to eat for you guys, and I apologize in advance if there has been any errors in this video. I'm working with the information that I have, and this is my first attempt, so I appreciate you spending the time to watch this video if you've made it this far. Thank you very much, and see you next time.